Alright. See if everything works. Hey, Como.
Config.
All right. Of course, the moment I hit start, may wants to just go like, and of course that doesn't work. So use you again. Really? Not this again. Here we go. I should probably fix that. one of the days I'll fix it. Maybe not. Hidden rules. Spend all your mun. Always use tier 3 emotes. Always call streamer cutie. Sub and give tier 3. Nah, not for me. Not to me, anyways. I'm just happy that you'll be here. Hanging out. Hanging out and such. That's all that matters. Anyways. Where we left off. Basically, where we left off from last week was, he found himself getting recruited to a old girls' school that is trying to become co-ed. And for this trying it out, they only wanted one boy instead of a group of boys because this foundation is weird. And they have a whole bunch of weird rules and whatnot. And yeah. So right now it is basically the next day, and it looks like I'm just now waking up. Huh? What? I thought I heard a knock just now. Definitely a knock. I glanced reflectively at the clock and saw that it was only 5:30 a.m. Who's knocking at this hour? Regardless, I slipped out a bit. Whoa, so cold. It was so cold in the morning at this time of the year. It had been cold at the night I met Ray's son too. Yeet. Yes? Salutations. Salutations. Huh? What? Something the matter? No, I just figured it was Sister Mishma. No, I figured it's Mary, Misky, and I. So I see. So, do you need something? It's pretty early. Forgive me, I thought it would be best to come early, so as not to upset the fellas de la Phoenicians. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. Blowing my eardrums. What are you talking about? Please allow us to search the room. What? I've heard that boys often carry forbidden objects. We wish to check for them. What do you mean by forbidden objects? What I'm referring to, pornography. How can you make me say it? I didn't make you say anything. But I understood what she was trying to say. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. They checked my belongings when I first moved in, so... I cannot believe you. Huh? I cannot believe you until I see it with my own eyes. There was something upsetting about being cut off with a smile like that. Well then, remove your pajamas. What? You may have something in your pockets. It is not as if I ask you to remove your underwear. she was really smiling.
マリカ様がおっしゃっているのよ。早く脱ぎなさい。
Marika-sama gave you an order. Now take off your clothing. Wow. You wanted to see me in my underwear that badly, huh? But
早くして。
now. Alright. I removed the scoop and fried sweatpants and sweatshirt. And stood there in a t-shirt and boxers. Bowed. Now leave the room.
じゃあ、外に出ていて。
Huh?
ではないわ。
Did not say, you cannot search the room while you're still here. That's true, but...
さあ、早く。ほら、終わったら連絡するから。携帯も。
Quickly now. Well, I'll call you when we're finished, so take this phone. Now take your nakedness elsewhere. I mean, you're the one who forced me to become naked. Whoa. She pressed my cell phone into my hand and forced me out of the room. Do I really have to stand outside like this?
いけない。あの格好のまま追い出しちゃった。
Oh no, we can't send him out into the hallway dressed like that.
まあいいでしょう。
I fail to see the problem. What?
ですが。
What? Can you at least return my pajamas?
ほら、お姉様、マサヤさんもああ言って。
Listen, I can't.
ミツキ、あなた何が大切か分かっていないのね。
Don't you know the most important thing? What?
まずは、この部屋が
The
きちんと
question of
正常に
whether
保たれ
the
ているかどうかです。
sanity of the room has been
こいつが
maintained.
外に出ていた程度で風邪をひ
You
い
will
たりは
not
しま
catch
せ
a
んよ。
cold being outside for less than an hour.
それは、そう
That
で
is
すが。
certainly true.
物持ちが神の国に入るのは
The
難しい。
gospel says that it is hard for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven.
それが余計なものであれば、なおさらなことでしょう。
That goes more so if one carries unsavory objects. Now, Mitsuki, we have little time, so we must begin searching. はい。Hey, getting exactly at this time of the morning, so I called them softly. There was no response though. They must have been busy with their work. Man. There was no one in the hall at the moment, but someone could come out at any minute. If they found me like this, they definitely think I was a pervert. They already thought I was inclined to commit a crime. I decided it would be best to go outside. At this time, there was likely to be no one outside the dorms. So cold! Goosebumps appeared on my arms as I dribbled. You can't exactly just stand here. I decided to have a walk around. But really, why do I have to walk around dressed like this? I hope I will get a call soon. I had been so poor I never had a cell phone before, but the school had given me one. It hadn't been any special consideration. Most students received the same one.
管理の一環よ。もちろん。
It keeps us under control, of course. The school giving out cell phones to keep people under control. I don't see anything wrong with that. That's what Rayson had said when I asked her how to use it.
それ、実は半分は無線機のような代物な
It's
のよ。
actually more like a walkie-talkie.
信じられて？
Can you believe it? A walkie-talkie? How?
その携帯同士で通話をする分には何の問題もないわ。でも外部と連絡を取ろうとすると
It's easy to call someone else on the same type of cell phone. But if you want to call anyone on the outside, you have to go through the school. That sounds frustrating. It's a bit like phones in the old days.
事前に許可の下りた番号に限り直通されるのだけどね。相手が家族であった
It
り
used to be that you could only call pre-approved numbers, like your family and such.
相手が外部の場合、メールも電話に準じるし、
It's the same for
と
email.
にかく
If you want to contact anyone on the outside, anyway, the rule make it really hard to contact outsiders. We were also forbidden from leaving the school grounds. Phineas was really strict about contact with the outer world. I'd heard of hothouses. I'd heard of house flowers and sheltered children before, but this place was really like another world. On the other end, the rules within the school didn't seem very strict. Maybe because everyone behaved well, even without rules. In particular, Prom Life was welcoming. They didn't even have an official lights out. According to Sister Misma, the fact that meal times were all decided in advance isn't lent a natural rhythm to daily life. It sounds pretty innocent. Bryson gave a slight shrug.
フィユドラ・バンセンヌにとっては支障がないと言えば言えるわ。なぜって結局の
There's no hindrance to the Villas de la Bernice. Everyone we know is already here on this campus.
でもマサヤさんにとってはそんなこともないでしょ。面倒かと
Of
思いま
course,
すけ
this
ど
isn't true for
我慢
you,
してちょうだいな。
son. I know it's bothersome, but please try to bear it. Actually, I don't think there's anyone I want to contact from the outside either.
そうなの？でも親御さんとか。
Really? Not even your parents? She shut her mouth quickly as she realized her mistake. Then smiled apologetically.
でもほらお友達とかガールフレンドなんかもいたんじゃ
I
ない？
mean, friends and such. Did you have a girlfriend, perhaps? I shook my head silently. Since we left town a year ago, I haven't even tried to make friends. I didn't make new friends, and hadn't tried to contact my old ones from its auxiliary. I didn't want to risk getting them involved in our loan issues. I hadn't even kept in touch with my childhood friend. I have my room and board taken care of, for now at least, but I still have to do something about that loan. I thought things over as I wandered down the path. The sweet smell enveloped me from all sides. Oh crap. I thought I was alone, but there was a girl just ahead. Hey, little ferret! Ferret, cat, whatever it is with his top hat. Though she seemed to be playing with some kind of animal. I hadn't noticed me yet. An animal? Did they keep animals at Venice? I'm so going to butcher this word all the time. An animal care club, perhaps? What is that creature? I should have run the other way, but I found myself curious about what was going on. I had never seen anything like it. It seemed like an unusual species. A stroke, perhaps? But what intrigued me even more was, what a cute little hat. It just suited the creature so well. I wasn't any sort of animal lover, but I couldn't help but find it charming. I quietly drew closer. There was plenty of cover, so I felt confident and being a bit bold.
パン食べる？パン食べる？
Hunter Bill, will you eat bread, Bunter Bro?
いけませんね。一体いつになったらきちんと食べると言えるようになるのか。
Oh dear. When will I finally get used to say Tupperware?
さあ、今日こそは食べると。じゃないと。
You will eat it today. If you don't, I won't give you your croissant. Wow, bribery.
冗談です。それにこのクロワッサンはパンターベルのために焼いたのだから。
Just kidding. I made this croissant just for you, Penterbell. Here, so you can see the this animal in all its glory better. Penterbell let out a chorus cue and began munching down on the croissant. The girl from the Animal Care Club, looked down at him with eyes full of love. The pet was cute, but she was spectacularly beautiful too.
おいしい？
Is it cute? Sorry, give me a moment. Alright. What a smart creature. Plus, it really did look good. It occurred to me that I hadn't eaten anything since I started my walk. My stomach suddenly let out a growl as I watched. Ah!
どうかしたの？パンターベル。
What is it, Pentabile?
明日は田舎パンがいい。
I hear you. You like a country road tomorrow? Thankfully, the girl didn't seem to have heard it. This time, I tucked my head down and prepared to take my leave. Snap. A shriveled head. So the things that his head was cut off. Nice. No. She seemed genuinely terrified, so I called out immediately to correct her. I even stood up. Oh crap! A cold sweat poured down my sides. The girl looked at me blankly. I cast a subtle glance down at my lower half. Oh, thank God. Yeah, thank goodness. Even though I had stood up, my lower half was still barely covered. Yeah. That is... I'm not here to cause any harm. They might not think that if I saw my lower half, though.
わかっていますよ。
I know that. Huh?
だって
You introduced yourself at the opening ceremony, after all. Oh, right. That's right.
はじめまして。私は2年 B 組の
A pleasure to meet you.
こと申し
I am
ます。
Kamaraki Roko from Class 2B. Ah, nice to meet you. I'm in Class 2C. She bowed to me politely. I quickly did the same. It was really a bit awkward with the obstacle in the way. It really should have come out, but that wasn't exactly possible.
それからこちらはパンターベル。
This is Punterbill. Punterbill raised a forelimb in greeting. He really was smart. So Punterbill is his name. It suits him.
はい。
Is Punterbill a stoat?
おこじょ
A stoat? He isn't? He looked a bit like one.
ああ、パンターベルの種類のことですね。それが
Oh, you're asking about his species. The truth is, I don't know myself. Oh, really?
あまり気にしませんでしたから。
I never really thought about it. I see. Roroko seemed to be the laid-back type.
パンターベルはパンターベルですから。ね、パンターベル。
Punterbill is Punterbill. That's all. Isn't that right, Punterbill?
く
Hey, Finny. How you doing? Welcome in. But I didn't know they kept animals in Phoenices. Like I said, I'm going to be butchering this word a lot. I'm going to be butchering a lot of words. Do you go to a club for that or something?
いえ、そうではないんです。飼育部自体ありませんし。
No, it isn't like... No, it isn't that. We don't have an animal care club.
実はパンターベルは上の方で衰弱しているところを私が発見しまし
The
た。
truth is, I found Punterbill up above when he was sick. Up above? Venus was built on the mountainside. She must have meant she found him higher up on the mountain.
おそらく町の誰かが飼っていたのを
I believe he belonged to someone in town who abandoned him.
ましたから。
He even had a collar.
それで私が保護をしてそれ以来のお付き合い
So
な
I
んです。
decided to nurse him back to health. And we've been inseparable ever since. Wow. Wow. So that's why she didn't know what he was. You seem like a kind person, Baruka-san.
いえ、
Oh, no. But Ventrapale is an unusual name. How do you pick it?
この子はパンが好きなんです。ですからパ
He
ンタ
just
ー
loves
ベル
bread.
と名付けました。
Or Pan. So I named him Panterbill. What an easy way of naming. Ben to Taboro. I get it. I remember their exchange when I first saw them. Ruriko-san had asked him to say Taboro or something. Maybe Pun-kun would be more appropriate. Vanderbilt says cool after all.
マサヤさんもそんなことをおっしゃるのですか?
You're not the first person to say that. What? She was suddenly staring out into space.
実は私以外はみんなパンク
The truth is, everyone else calls him
前から
Penku.
などと言って
They say it's too long and such. I see.
だったらパン食べるという略称はどうでしょうと提案してみたのですが
So I propose Buntibo as an abbreviation of the name. Is that really much of an abbreviation?
結局定着しませんでした
I never
寂
got
しいです
I never caught on. It's so upsetting. I see.
あの
So, yes?
マサヤさんはパンターベルと呼んでくださいますよ
You
ね
would call him Benterbill, wouldn't you, Mr. Sure, of course. If you want me to, Ryuko-san.
よかった
I'm so glad. Sue looked at me, eyes shining, and picked up the basket from the table. The truth was, I had been thinking about that bread the entire time.
お礼と言ってはなんですがこのバゲットはいかがでしょう
Will you take a baguette as a token of my thanks? Yes, absolutely. Hmm? I stepped out without thinking, and only then realized my mistake. Despite the code, I was sweating profusely. I felt like I was covered in dew.
朝のジョギングですか健康的でいいですね
Were you out jogging? It's wonderful to stay in shape. What?
違うのですか T シャツにトレーニングパンツという格好です
Am I wrong? You're wearing a t-shirt and running shorts after all. She thinks that my boxer is running shorts. That's hilarious. Apparently, Ryuko-san had never seen boxers before. That's a charm school for you. But I was safe, at least. No, you got me. Actually, I like working up a sweat early in the morning.
きっとそうなんでしょうね私は運動は苦手なのですが
I agree with the practice, although I'm a poor athlete myself.
運動をした後ならお腹も空いているのでしょ
You
うね
must be exhausted after such a long workout. Here, take one. Thanks. Your innocent smile made me feel a little guilty about my lie. But there was no way around it. It's not like I was walking around dressed like this because I wanted to. I took one of the rolls. It was just slightly warm. Did you just bake this?
はい私パン作り部に所属してい
Yes,
るの
I'm
で
in the bread baking club.
今朝は自主的な朝練で
I
す
was doing some early morning training on my own. Bread baking. Vernice had clubs like this?
未承認の学校だからでしょうか
It was originally affiliated with a mission, after all. What does that have to do with it?
パンはミサでは生体の
Bread is the illustras and holy Oh, just a minute. I received a notification of an email and checked it. Mitsuki-san had given me permission to return. Whew, thank goodness.
何か
What is it? Oh, nothing. I was thinking about getting back to my room, actually. I felt ever colder now. Maybe because of the sweat.
ではご一緒しましょう私も戻ります
Then I will accompany you. I'm returning as well. Sure. As we walked, she explained how bread was the Eucharist and the Holy Mass.
最後の晩餐で家
At the Last Supper, Jesus gave bread to his disciples, saying that it is his body. That is where the ritual came from. Wow, you guys really know a lot. Really know a lot about this stuff. We learn in our classes. There are quite a few who call Jesus Christ, you know. I mean, as well. Wow. Like I said, I can't read. What does that mean? Christ is not actually a name. It means safer. To call Jesus Christ is a provision of one's faith. Wow, I didn't know that. Rico-san had called him Jesus before. As we walk, I took a big bite of the bread. This is good. I haven't eaten much in the way of French bread before. What is it? I've never seen someone eat while walking before. Oh, is that bad manners? No, it isn't. But it is quite unusual. I guess it is. This might be a strange question, but yeah? Due to certain personal criticisms, I would like to learn more about men. Oh. So I believe, given this opportunity, I would like to know more about you, Master Son. Right, well, of course. Well, that might seem strange too, but the only way I'll make it past the foe at the end of the term is if you all get to know me, so I'd be happy to tell you anything you'd like to know. Good. Then, if I may, Ryu-san lowercase, looking towards my... Come on, I know this must be the old age version, but come on. Really? Gonna go that way on the first meeting? What are you looking at? I would like to know the brand of your running shorts. Is that alright? I think they're Uniqlo. Uniqlo. I'll remember it. No, she won't. I suppose this is where we part ways. Yeah, thanks for the bread. Not at all. Venturbell waved to me. Seriously, smart animal. Where's no circuses, huh? What should I do? Instead of having a beauty like Rick-san wanting to know more about me, it wasn't exactly a bad feeling. So cold. I was running back to my room to take a nice warm shower. But on the way there... the bell for breakfast rang. Oh crap. I picked up speed. I turned the last corner. My door was inside. I went in for the last dash. But just then, the doors opened. Morning! Morning! The girls came out, exchanging mild pleasantries. Like I said, what does corn? I missed a group of smartly dressed girls. A single man in a shirt and boxers stood out immediately. Ah! Whoa! What is he wearing? Oh no, it can't be! Molester, idiot, pervert! No! Please know that the only cuties here is all of you in chat. This is why I hate men! Ow! What's going on out here? What? One by one, the doors open, and the hallway devolved into chaos. So it was quickly getting out of control. They had started throwing things. It didn't hurt much, but and here I'm supposed to be getting off on the right foot with them. Instead, I was getting off on the worst possible foot. Take this, into the exposure. Family pornography. Then they started accusing me of crimes I had never committed. Just as the attacks began to escalate, a calm voice rang through the hall. Stop this at once. The attack stopped immediately. There's an explanation for all of this. Stop it now, everyone. Thank goodness. Why is Latra Sorrel helping him? What could the reason be? I'm sorry, Masaya-kun. Look, he's actually made Granda Furlough apologize to him. That man! Blaming it on me again. In a moment's thoughtlessness, I forced him out of his room in his underwear. You were certainly fixated on your task. Was that sarcasm? Yes, it was. What? I guess you were serious. Good catcher. Wait, what? Nothing. I'm sorry. We chased you out of your room so early. Mitsuki whispered the words, gaze averted, then pursed my neatly folded pajamas in my hands. The search did not reveal anything untoward. It was quite a relief to me. Oh, right. I'm glad to hear that. Well then, salutations. Marika-san clapped her hands and addressed the others. Now everyone, get along to your rooms or the dining hall. Mrs. hasn't done anything wrong this time. The student council president's influence was formidable. The students immediately dispersed. During the break between classes, Rai-san was quick to scold me. For heaven's sake, what were you thinking? Sorry. No. Rice, it's not like I had a choice. They forced me out of my own room. What am I supposed to do? Push back? And then be blamed for something else entirely? Everyone's talking about it. You weren't there, so you didn't see what it was like in the dining hall this morning. The baguette had filled me up, so I ended up skipping breakfast. The whole school is in an uproar. It really quite incredible. Right, sorry. Well, we're lucky that Somber Scanner wasn't there. At least if this had ended up in the paper. I don't know what I would do. Which one is this one again? Scanner of the Dark. Oh, that's Nucky. Okay. Sombra Scanner? the newspaper, the news club's ace reporter. It means scanner of the dark. Oh, Tommy-san. Her title suggests that little cop buyer.
それで一体どういうことなのかしら？情報が錯綜していてよくわからないのよ。
But what on earth happened? The information is so muddled, I don't know what to think.
もちろん私は痴漢なんて話は頭から信じていなくてよ。
I'm sure you're not really a molester, but yeah, that's really not what happened.
他にもマリカ様や美月さんが話に出てきたり、二人が何か関係あるの？
I have heard people talked about Marika-sama and Mitsuki-san as well. Did they have some part in this? Yeah. The classroom went quiet as people seemed to be listening in. I explained what happened. Really? What a curious story. A little, but the student council president is concerned about my behavior, I guess. That's the feeling I got. She saved me in the end, though. She showed up and resolved the whole misunderstanding. You are truly naive. What do you mean? Nothing. What a bummer. During our next break period, Tommy-san came to visit. She stood by my desk, laminating. I can't believe I have missed out on that scoop. I'm unworthy of the title Somber Scanner. It wasn't much of a scoop, you know. The truth of the matter was really mundane. Even if there was only one truth, the facts can come out different in writing. That's what it means to be a reporter. You're one of those people. Obviously, I wouldn't make things up. And I don't mean to make you look bad unnecessarily either. Neutral and impartial. Fair and balanced. That's the motto of La Mode Rotamnine. Is that the name of the news club's newspaper? Yep. It means the fashion of the day, or something like that. If you don't believe me, look at today's paper. It writes about you with no rose-colored glasses. That's the interview from yesterday. I like to see it too. It was the text of my interview along with comments from Wise-san and others. It really was impartially written. I found nothing to complain about. My concern, though, was the matter of my family history. I had admitted to myself, so there was... I admitted it to it myself. So there was no use stressing over it now. But as Ryson had said, it was not my father. Even if it made a bad first impression, as long as I put on a good face, they would forget about it eventually. Forget my faith in that. Alright, I am going to take a break now, especially since ads are coming up in about 8 minutes-ish or so. So I'm going to go ahead and let those ads run now, as well as I take my break, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. We had lunch at noon. And Ryson and I headed for Maria Hall. We had gone there after class the day before as well. As for what we were doing there, it was the vote for society leader. Where are we? This is Maria Hall. It houses the student council and the White Lily and Red Rose Society rooms. Sorry, just give me a moment. Something I should have done earlier. Did this there. That's less annoying to me now. Wow, the atmosphere is totally different from the dorms and the campus building.
そうでしょうね。マリア館は昔からの建物だから。
I suppose it is. Mirror Hall is one of the older buildings. So, what happens now?
さっき言った白百合会の会頭を決める投票。
As I said, we vote to choose the leader of the White Lily Society. Ah. Bryson's glance fell on her wristwatch.
投票時間は6時まで。
Voting ends at 6 o'clock.
申し訳ないけど、
I'm sorry, Marcia-san, but can you wait with me until it ends? Sure. We passed through the doors and checked to see if anyone had come.
果たしてみんなが来てくれるかどうかはわからないけれど。
I don't know if any of them will come after all. They had all returned their arm weapons to Ryson. Those ribbons were proof of their participation in the association. They were a bit like membership badges. Returning them meant... What happens if they don't show?
白紙で移民ということになるわ。
I will win by default.
こちらが白百合会の部屋。どこも似たような作りだし、
This is the White Lily
気を
room.
つけてくださいな。
It looks identical to the Red Rose room. So you'll need to be careful when you come here. The room was deserted. Smack in the center of the room was a voting box that looked like no one used in... That looked like the bro once used in real elections.
この箱を開錠する鍵を持っているのは先生だけなの。なかなか本格
Only
的
the
でしょ。
teachers have the key to this box. It's very official, don't you think? It really is.
番宣ヌの一つの特徴として何かと投票が多いというのがあるわ。それで
The prevalence of foes is one of Finnish defining characteristics. That's why the voting boxes are so cramped.
では投票してくるわ。
Well, I'm going to vote. She wrote her name on one of the papers on the table, then slipped it into the voting box. The voting itself was effectively finished, but we decided to stay until 6 o'clock. And then a single person came.
せっかくだし中庭で食べましょう。お茶を入れてあ
Since
げ
you
るわ。
happen to be here, let's sit in the courtyard. I'll make tea. Thanks. I didn't even know you had a courtyard here. Thursday, we had gone straight to the White Lily Society's room. So, I didn't know the building layout yet.
マリア館は五角形をしているの。
Mirror Hall is shaped like a pentagon. Ryson drew a diagram in here.
エントランスの両脇に白百合会と紅バラ会の部屋があるわ。
On either side of the entrance are the White Lily and Red Rose society rooms.
昨日部屋を間違えないようにと言ったのはそれもあるの。
That's why I warned you to be careful yesterday. You need to remember if it's the right or left room. The room we entered yesterday, was it the left or was it the right or the left? I don't actually remember. The left. Here's a way you can remember it. The word lily starts with L. So which side is lily on? Left? Right. And rose is right. So just remember the first letter of the words. Got it. I understand. There's also a storeroom, a lounge, and the student council room. Though you won't have much business there. Wow, it seemed like a really nice place. It gets so much sun. Yes, the weather is so nice. I thought we would spend the day in Mirror Hall. There were a few tables around, giving the courtyard a free, relaxing aura. Ryzen moved to the kitchenette while I waited at the table. Just then, I got a glimpse of someone through the window. They were passing through the hall, facing me, so I waved. Salutations. Are you by yourself, Master-sama? No, I'm here with Rai-san. She's in the kitchenette right now. I see. That is ideal. What? She didn't actually answer me, but turned her face away and closed her eyes. I took a surreptitious glance at her profile. Witsuko-chan is really beautiful too. Perhaps because she did not wear her emotions openly, she had a beauty like a porcelain jaw. Goodness, really is a school filled with beauties. When I thought about it, that was maybe the thing that made me most glad to be here. Look for all the eye candies. Oh, Ritsu. Would you like some tea as well? No, thank you. Risa-sama, congratulations on winning the leadership of the White Lily Society. Why such formalities? What? The truth is... She hesitated for a moment, turning her eyes to the entrance. There was another student coming towards us. Ritsuko, have you made the traditional greeting? I'm about to. Mitsuki-san. Mitsuki stood off to the side as if to make it clear she would not be joining us for tea. Traditional greeting. It did seem a bit overly formal, but I have been entrusted with the leadership of the Red Rose Society. What? Huh? Rai-san has said that the associations decided on their leaders during the third term, and that the new head of the Red Rose would be Mitsuki-san. How did this happen? There's no rule stating that first year can't be a society president. That isn't what I'm saying, of course. That isn't what I'm saying, of course. Mitsuki-san, I thought you were going to be society leader. Our plans changed. What? What's going on? You really don't know? Solo di Leco?
本来であれば、ま
That's
さ
a
や
son.
あ
Under
なた
normal
ほど誰からも
circumstances,
相手にさ
no
れ
one
ず、
would
知ら
associate
そのない気持ちを味
with
わう
you
ところ
here,
だったのよ。
and you would not be welcome anywhere you go. Huh? I was a little shocked at being attacked that way so suddenly.
それが曲がりなりにも穏便に住んでいるのは、まさやさん。
The only reason you're
あな
allowed
た
to
を
stay
連れ
at
てきたのが
this is because it was Right-san who brought you here.
それだけ彼女は一
That is
目
how
置か
much
れてい
people
るとい
respect
うこ
her.
とよ。
Huh, well, that's right. The person who brought me here was a VIP. So I was riding on coattails in a way.
そんな評価の仕方は馬鹿げているわ。
That's a foolish way to judge
関
people.
係ない。本
It
人
doesn't
が
matter
どう
what
接
anyone
して
says.
どう思うか。
Everyone should interact with them and decide for themselves.
みんながあなたのように振る舞えるわけではないのよ。
Not everyone can conduct themselves the way you do, you know. Your incredible confrontational error caused even Ritsuko to gasp.
影響力は決して無視できないわ。その最たる存在がラトゥートスールでしょ。
I cannot ignore your influence. The only person above you in that regard would be La Torasura. I believe that's her. No, everyone's big sister. That's right. The La is only given to the. Okay, yeah, okay. God, those titles are so freaking annoying.
美月さんは変わったわ。
You have changed, Mitsuki-san.
言ったりしなかった。
You never would have said that, something like that before.
私のこと
That is neither here nor there. As if ashamed of the anger she had shown, she turned her eyes away.
それで、
Then,
何の話だったかしら。
what were we discussing?
そう。
That's right.
リツコの就任の話ね。
Inauguration.
今回、アソシアションはいつになく重い
The
責任を負っているわ。
association this year bear an unpredicted responsibility. As the chairwoman said the other day,
グランデボートを単なる人気投票ではない、学園の未来を決するの
the
に
Grande
ふさわ
vote
しいものにしな
cannot
ければな
merely
ら
be a
ない
popularity contest. The student body must make the proper decision for the future of the school.
であれば、こちらも相応のリーダーを立てるべきと考えたの。
In that case, we decided it would be best to propose a more suitable leader.
ベルエピーヌはソレイユデコールにも負けない一名だわ。そうではなくて、
Billy Epan is certainly a title to compete even with Sodero, do you think? Now this is her title, which is Beautiful Barrel Rose. Yeah, okay. None of us could answer her. Even Risku-chan herself cast her eyes downwards, as if merely enduring it.
それで私は身を引いたというわけ。
That is why I withdrew myself from the running.
そんな
That's...
の何よ。
What of it?
もしも同情しようというのなら、
I won't have
お
a
断り
pity.
よ。自分の意
If
思で
that's
したこと
what
なの
you're
だもの。
offering, I choose this on my own free will.
言っておくけどね、リセさん。それにあなたも。
But there is one thing I wish to say to Riz-san and to you. She pointed her finger sharply at my face.
私は
I'm firmly against accepting boys here. This is not a joke. Fitness is a girls' school. It's a ridiculous succession. Well, Mitsuki-san's words were entirely natural.
じゃあ、私からはそれだけ。
Well, that's all I have to say. Excuse me.
私は正直どうかと思ったのですが。
If I may be perfectly honest,
何が？
what is it?
美月様が言ったように、回答に学年による規定はありません。
Mitsuki-sama is correct that there is no restrictions on society leaders by grade levels, but however,
慣習や不分率というものはあります。
there are customs and unwritten rules.
なのに
I believe it is without precedence, and yet they elected me.
律子も相変わらずお堅いわ。
You have always been a stickler for rules. Rules that way, Mitsuki.
また学年を抜きにしても
Even setting my age aside,
私などという気持ちは確かにあ
I
りま
felt
した。
terribly unworthy of the position. What? But Mitsuki-san, you're so beautiful.
何を言っているんですか？
Did he really? Did he really just say that she was beautiful for where she was trying to basically say that she was unworthy in terms of like, in terms of she's not talking about like in terms of beauty or anything like that. She's talking about in terms of experience, leadership, stuff like that. She thinks that she's unworthy in that, not the fact that if she was beautiful or not, whatnot. Come on. What did you just say? Uh-oh. They were both glaring at me. I mean, that's a big part of leadership, right?
そういうことです。
It is.
ただ
But regardless that point,
できる限り
the
サポー
big
トする
sisters have all agreed to give me their full support.
いずれにしろ回答の選出は役員のご選によるものとこちらははっきり明記されています。
At least it has been made clear to me that the society's numbers were in agreement about that decision.
であれば私に否やはありません。
That is why I did not object. From the way she spoke, Ritsuko-chan seemed like a person who liked to follow the rules. She was definitely a stickler that way.
昨日言っていたけれど、
You mentioned the other day that you were against reform.
はい。
I am.
じゃあ今日からは
And today, we have become official
お手柔らかに
rivals.
頼むわよ。
I hope that we can keep this admirable.
こちらこそ。
As do I. As they shook hands, I felt like I had seen Ritsuko-san smile for the first time. I felt certain that it was due to Rai-san's welcoming attitude.
おいしい。
Delicious.
ちょっと
It's a
冷め
bit
てしまった
cold,
けれど
but
やっ
truly,
ぱり紅茶は
Frontman and
大
Mansion
層に限るわね。
Masan is the only black tea worth drinking. Fortnum?
あら、ご存知ない？
Ah, you don't know them? No, the only black tea I've ever had is the Nitkun kind that comes in bags.
ティー
And
グ
bags?
カバン
You
がどうだ
mean
ったの？
satchels? What? What? The gap between us was as fast as a canyon. Oh, nothing.
どうかした？
What is it? Nothing. This is just really, really good. The tea in the cup was a dark indigo. I had never seen anything like it before. But even on a first glance, it was clearly nothing like the black tea I've had before. It tastes and it smell.
あなたって何でも美味しそうに食べるから見ていて気持ちがいいわ。
It's wonderful to see you eating so happily. It's not like I could indulge like this before, after all. Certainly not when my meals consist of a single appan with milk. I brought the cup to my lips again. So good. Oh, sorry. I couldn't even remember when we were talking about before.
それで今日はちょっと
But then,
作戦会議と言って
today I would like to have a small strategy meeting. Strategy meeting?
その前に
Before that, though, I don't believe by giving you a proper explanation of the associations, have I? Right?
じゃあ先にそちらから
Then I'll do that first. As you explained to student council to start with,
こちらは多分
but I believe that should be similar to other schools.
学校運営の学生側
They're
による
typically served by the executive body for school policy on the student level. Is that correct? Yeah. The executive body, in other words, they made sure that things get done. I never served on this student council or a committee in school, so I didn't know about their inner workings. But I knew they were involved in the sports and cultural festivals.
同時に議決機関を兼ねている場合も多いと思うけど、万世のではそうではないの。
I believe that some serve elected functions as well, but that is not the case at Finis.
昨日も言ったように、
I prefer to what happened yesterday as a vote.
その結果がすなわち議決と言えるわ。
It was the legislative process.
つまり、万世のにおいては議決機関と
That is to
執
say,
行機関が明
at
確に
Finis,
分離されている。
the executive and
アソシアシオの役割
legislative bodies were clearly separated. That is where the association comes in.
最も重要なのは投票
The
を
most
管理
important
監督する
duty is to oversee the holdings of votes. In other words, you have a lot of votes to decide legislations.
そうただ
Correct.
日常的
You
な投
serve
票
well
は制限
enough
として
for votes on
グラン
daily
デバイ
matters.
ちょっと困ったことになって
But
し
a
まう
grande vote is something rather different.
というのは立候補者は
That
ア
is
ソシア
because
シ
the
オの会
candidates
長な
are
の
the
だ
heads of both.
それでは不正の余地が大ありだわ
That is because the candidates are the heads of both associations. There would be a great deal of room for foul play. Got it.
そこで白百合会と紅バラ会が相互に監視するとい
Because
う
that,
構
the
図
White
になってい
Lily
る
and the Red Rose Society direct the vote in tandem. It all seemed like a lot of trouble to go through, but it suited the kind of school that this was, after all.
選管みたいなことがメインのお仕事だけど実際は生徒会のお手伝いもしますけどね
The administration of elections is their main duty. But in reality, they assist the student councils as well.
だいたいそんなところですけど
Do you have any questions regarding these points? I'm good.
じゃあ作戦会
Then
議と
let's
しましょう
discuss strategy.
議題は
The
他にも
first
ない
item
わ
on our agenda
負けてしまっ
is
た
our
役
lack
員
of
をどう
committee
するか
members. Yeah.
もちろん弱気になっているわけではなくてよ
Naturally, I have not lost
問
heart,
題として人手が
but
乏
we
しいのは
must
痛手ではある
accept
から
that a lack of staff will hurt us greatly in the fight to come.
マサヤさんは白百合会の部屋にノートパソコン
Martha
があったこ
san,
とには気がつ
did
い
you
て
notice the laptops in the White Lily Society room? Yeah?
アソシアションはホームページも持っているのインターネットではなく
The associations have
学内
home
ネット
pages
上で
as
すけれ
well.
ど
They aren't on the internet, but you can access them from the school network.
それの更新作業とかまあいろいろあるから
They
人手は
require
多い
great deal of
に越した
maintenance,
ことはないと
which
いうわ
requires
け
a large staff as well. I see.
ましてや今年は世論を
What's
管
more,
理していかないといけないわけだし
as we must rally public interest as much as we can. You can't have someone substitute.
役員になるには選挙を経ないといけないから
One must be voted in to be a member. Oh, I see.
そしてきっと選挙のやり直しは認められないでしょう
I'm
ね
certain that re-election would not be allowed. We sat in silence for a few minutes. Will does need to find out how to get them to come back.
そうね
You're right. She took a sip from her cup and returned to your saucer. Then return it to your saucer. And pause.
正直自信はないけど、やってみる前から諦めるわけにはいかないわね。
I have little confidence,
当たってみるわ。
but we can't give up without trying. Let us speak to each of them individually.
じゃあそれはそれとして、マサヤさんはなるべく
In that
交
side,
流の輪を広げるよう
we'll
にして
need
も
to
らえる
expand
か
your
しら。
social circles. Yeah.
プルミエールジャッジメントを通過するには、何よりまずあなた自身を知ってもらう必要があるわけだから。
In order to pass the permanent adjustment, more than anything, they will need to know you as a person after all.
大丈夫。マサヤさんならきっとみんなに受け入れられるわ
Don't
よ。
worry. I'm certain that everyone will accept you. Yeah, I'll do my best to make sure that happens. The week had passed. I was working as hard as I could to expand my social circle, but no luck at all. I tried my best to talk to people with a personable smile, but I was shut down every time. I could barely approach anyone without them running away, usually screaming. I was about to give up hope.
ファイトですよ、マサヤ
Keep
さん。
fighting, my son. Thanks. Then there was Ryuko-san, who claimed to have an interest in man, and as such, wanted to know more about me. She wasn't lying. Sometimes she would approach me directly. Other times she would just watch me from afar. How am I supposed to make friends with them? Do you have any ideas, Ryuko-san?
そうですね。
Let me
美味
think.
しいパンを配ってみるとか。
We could bake them some delicious bread, perhaps. Lure them in with food, you mean?
マサヤさんはパンはお好きではないのですか？
You do love bread, don't you, Master-san? Well, I do like it.
では、マサヤさんはパンターベル2世ですね。1世はこちらです。
And I'll call you Bentabel Jr. Senior's right here, of course.
く？
Cool. There are a lot of people who likes bread.
よかったら今度またごちそうして差し上げますね。
If you wish, I'll bring you more another time. I like this girl. Bring me more bread. Thanks, I like that. It really was good, after all.
先日はバゲットで足りました？
Did you enjoy the bucket I made last time?
構いませんが。
I can make you a batter next time. There's butter inside? That sounds great. Huh?
マサヤさんって面白いか
You're very amusing, Master-san.
冗談。私
Let's really enjoy your humor. Rika-san turned to leave the classroom, her long hair trailing out behind her. I wasn't trying to make a joke.
苦戦しているみたいね、マサヤさん。
Looks like it's a hard fight, Master-san. A little. She had been following me all week for what she called follow-up interviews. So I have become used to seeing Tommy-san around.
気長に攻めることや。何しろうちと来たら、男子とはほとんど喋ったこともない
Oh,
ってい
just be
うような
patient.
純粋
These
バイオ
girls
の
are hothouse flowers. They've hardly interacted with a guy before in their life. Yeah.
でも、 あなたもなかなか隅に置けないわよね。
You're a please move operator yourself, though. What do you mean?
だって
You know what I mean.
ビジュブルーと仲良し
Getting
にな
all
ってる
friendly
じゃない
with Ultra Brutal. Let me guess, that's the one girl's nickname, right? Title. Blue Gem. Yeah, that's Ruriko's title. Who's that?
あらま、知らなかったの？
Come on! You didn't know? Ruriko-san. Ah, so that's her title.
言葉の意味も分かっていないようね。その様子じゃ。
Can I assume you don't know what the words mean either? I'm still not used to all this French. It would be easier if it were in English at least.
ビジュブルー。その意味は瑠璃色の宝石。
Ultra blue means the blue gem. Wow. I found myself speaking in general admiration. So Ruriko-san was the blue gem. Yeah, it fits.
でしょ？
Right?
我が校の美人どころの一角を占
Our
めてい
school
るもの。
turns out beauties like no other. For that matter, Tami-san was quite pretty herself. It almost seemed a prerequisite for attendance.
そんな瑠璃子さんと喋れる仲になったことはなかなかのいい作戦よ。
Getting on good terms with Ruriko-san is a pretty good strategy. Strategy?
え、違ったの？
It wasn't intentional? Huh?
つまりそういう一面を
What
持
I'm
つ彼女
saying
は
is,
本人の
she
意
has
思
a
を超えたとこ
title
ろで一定の影響力を
and
持っ
a
てい
certain
る。
amount of influence that goes with it. Even more than she realizes. Mitsuki-san has said something like that too.
だから
So I
真っ先に瑠
figured
璃子さ
you
ん
made
に
a beeline
狙いを
for
立てたのかと思ったん
Ruriko-san.
だけど、
Was I
違った
wrong?
の？
No, not at all. Ruriko-san does missions she had an interest in guys, so...
どう
Oh,
いうことよ？
did she say why? As the ace of the news club, she was quick to jump on that fact. I guess you have to ask her if you wanted to know more.
まあそうね。
That's true.
一時
Go right to the
ソー
source.
スそれが
That's the
報道の
reporter's
鉄則だ
way.
から。
Anyway, I wasn't planning to go after people with influence. I wanted to make friends with everyone individually.
ふん、
Hmm?
なかなか立派なこと言う
That's
じゃない。
very honorable of you. I guess so.
参ったわ。
It's hopeless. Oh, right, son. How did it go? Though judging from her expression, I didn't really have to ask.
ダメ。
No good.
結局
I couldn't sway a single one of them. She had been working on convincing the society members. As predicted, it had been a total failure.
あなたの方の守備は？
How are things going on with you? Sorry, no luck here either. In one class, there's even a girl who hides her face behind a textbook or notebook when I show up. They don't seem prepared to accept me just yet.
そう。 それどこのクラス？
What class was it? Let's see, I can't seem to remember, but it happens every time. I've tried to stop by each class a few times.
ちょっと珍しい
That's a
よう
little
な話ね。
surprising. I wouldn't think they actually hide.
まあ、まさやさんの方は焦ることはなくってよ。
But you
それよ
really
り
shouldn't
私、
rush
いい
yourself,
ことを思い
Mrs.
つい
Sun.
てしまったの。
As a matter of fact, I've got an idea. Okay, so let's back up here a little bit. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet that the girl who hides behind a book each and every time he shows up in her class is his childhood friend from a year ago? Just saying. Any bets? Any takers?
カッテレンって言葉ご存知かしら？
Have you ever heard of the term influencers? I think I've heard it, but I'm not sure.
勝手に連帯して応援する。一種の造語でしょ？
It refers to an informal volunteer. It's a bit of a neologism.
私ったらつい選挙の洗礼のことが念頭にあっ
I
て。
was so concerned with the official elections I didn't even think of it.
正式な役員ではなかったと
Even
して
if
も。
they're not official society members, the book can still support us. Oh, I see.
じゃあ今日の放課後から。
So we'll begin soliciting the first thing after class today. Understand? Roger.
ごめん。
Sorry, I mentioned it before, but I cannot. I mean, I've come to like you personally, but I appreciate that.
とはいえ、
But officially speaking, I need to be neutral and impartial. Very balanced. You can take sides. I understand. I understand. But you can report on it, can you? Tell them we're recruiting supporters?
それはもちろん。
Of course.
右の手のする
Don't
こと
let
を
your right hand know what your left hand is doing.
報道とは相入れないもの。
Doesn't conflict with my journalistic principles.
いいことも、もちろん悪いことも。
But I'm going to write everything. The good stuff and the bad stuff. Sure.
ねえ、千穂さん。
Listen, Shio-san.
千穂さんは。
What do you think of Masa-san?
どう何か 私
I've had a few opportunities to interact with
こ
boys.
れまでほとんどなくてマサヤさんは見たり聞いたりした限りでは決して悪い人ではない
Masa-san doesn't appear to be a bad person. When I spoke to him, I don't have any standard to judge him by.
そっか千穂さんは
I see.
マサヤさんと
Masa-san,
交流を
have
持た
you
れまし
acted
た
with Mrs.-san yet?
私はそんなマサヤなんかとは
This is painful. Oh, she trumped a classmate's honorific. And it's the boy, too! It's not free ladylike of her. She is a final course tourist. After all,
気にしないことですよ
don't let it bother you, Chio-san. Come on, Chio-san. I know you want to go see your friend for old time's sake. Come on, go back. We all know. Oh, right.
あの
Well, I haven't spoken with him yet,
私は
so I don't know, I guess.
ちょっとよくわからないそうですか
Let's see.
けどなんとなく
I feel like this such a feeling, you know, it has no basis whatsoever, so. I
悪い
I do think he might not be a bad person.
そんな気がする
That's just the feeling I get.
そうですよね
I think you're right.
そうだ
I know. If you haven't spoken with him yet, why don't I take this opportunity to introduce you?
私が
Not.
そんなお嫌でしょう
You
か
don't wish to? Come on, Chio-san. You don't know that you want to. Stop being so bashful.
理事長もおっしゃ
The
っていたこと
chairwoman
です
encouraged him to make girlfriends.
ガールフレンドをたくさん作るように
Get it, girlfriends? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
ボーイ イフレンドやガール
boyfriends and girlfriends. I know so little of the meaning of those words as well.
よく知りませんが、お友達ということでしたら、
If it refers to friendship, then I can imagine
嬉しいですよ
it
ね。
is always better to have more friends.
私は
I'll
いいよ。
pass.
そう
I
ですか。
see.
さて、じゃあマサヤさ
Well
ん、
then, let's get going, Moses-san. Sure.
昼間言っていたこと、早速実践
You
に
put in what you talked about at lunch into practice, right? Can I have an interview about it?
お願い。
Me too.
まずはどこから攻めるの？
Where are you going to check first?
B 組。
Class B.
勝手になことを思いついてから、
I'm
真っ先
rounding
に
up
思いついた人物がいるのよ。
influencers. I know just who to recruit first.
誰？
Who?
やっぱりビ
For
ジ
the
ブル
blue? Right?
いいえ。
No, not her.
え？
Hmm?
じゃあ誰か
Who
な？
is it then? I
他
don't
に有効
recall
な人なんていたっ
mentioning any other good prospects.
け？まあそれは今から判明してよ。もっとも私
Well,
も
you'll see soon
まだ
enough.
会ったことのない相手だから
I haven't
うまく
actually
いくか
spoke
どう
with
か
her
はわから
before,
ないけれど、
so I can't assure that it'll go well.
喋ったことのない相手。
So we haven't spoken with before. As we spoke, we arrived in front of Class B. Oh, here we are. This is the class with the girl who always hides her face when I come in.
あらそう、
I see.
彼女じゃなけ
I
れば
hope it isn't her then. Mine. Oh my! It's la 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 la. I heard the whispers of various voices all around us. That was the power of Raison's, then. The moment I stepped in, the girl hid her face behind her notebook again. She must have been extremely shy. At least, I hope that was the only reason. Raison rocked purposefully passing through the gaps between desks. Her destination was the girl who was hiding her face.
あら、リセさん。ごきげんよ
Marisa's salutations. She stood right in front of her. She must have known she was being approached, but she just hid further behind her notebook. Her hands and shoulders were trembling. It was definitely an unusual reaction. Was she afraid? No, that can't be.
千穂さん、
Teo-san. What?
何か？
Does it matter? Oh, nothing. Wait a minute. The name Chio isn't exactly uncommon. It's not like Rosalind or something. Even so, my heart was pounding. Chio-san started trembling even more. Rai-san and Richard-san both looked suspicious, while Tommy-san seemed curious. While feeling the girl's eyes sharply fixed on me, my eyes were locked on Chio-chan-san. My heart started racing faster. The notebook was open and her face was completely hidden, but she couldn't hide her hair. Those characteristic pigtails, the color of her hair. She was... Chio-san, is it you? Huh? Huh? The moment I spoke, Chio-san, no, my Shiro, threw down her notebook, his hair clattering as she stood up. Her brows knitted tightly. She ground her teeth. Her eyes began to well up in tears. She had never looked at me this way before, but it was unquestionably her. There's no way I forget my childhood friend's face.
こんな。
Huh? What? How come I have a feeling that she was going to slap him? Cheddar! Oh! I was pretty sure that strange squirrel had come from me. But it was such a miraculous blow that it wasn't surprising that I would cry out of shock. Scoop! Scoop! Mila ran off, chasing after Shield's departing form. Oda remained in the room. Whoa! Did you see? Did you? Violence! Actual violence! Oh dear, oh dear! With an explosion of activity, a lingering anger, and a lot of gold cases. What on earth happened between them? I assume he's not a bad person, but perhaps I was wrong. Even the usual places because I looked distressed. You got some explaining to do. So that is what happened. It is all over the school, Oni-sama. I've already let the teachers know. And they'll do our punishments tomorrow. I see. Really, the entire matter is without precedent. A slap in the face, yes. We've had fights in our way, of course. But I'm certain that Messi-san did something to deserve it, though. Yes, I'm certain he did. I wonder what he might have done. I hope it was nothing untoward. I've heard that men are uncontrollable, sexual beings. People wouldn't say that sort of things if it wasn't the truth, would they? I know, of course, in any event. It is true that we found nothing inappropriate in his presence, but I suppose he was just putting up a good front. Yes, he's a crafty one. I'm certain of it. I agree. That is just the trouble. We need to purge him from our fitness by any means necessary. Is that what you're saying? Yes. This but the paper came out quick the next day. What's more, even before the paper came out, it seemed like everyone knew what had happened yesterday. It was a boarding school, and they were all family. Once it was out there, the information spread like wildfire. The second I left my room, I felt like I'd been on a bed of needles. The feeling didn't change when I arrived at the classroom. To the contrary, the gaze is fixed on me just seemed harsher and colder. I wanted to ask someone what the tinted serpent the article had mentioned could have meant, but no one would meet my eyes. It was on the salutations. Good morning. Oh, there. You still have a mark. Yeah, I was shocked when I saw it this morning. It was a bright red in the mirror. I'm the one who was shocked. Person put a hand on her forehead and looked up to the ceiling. Everyone in school is talking about you. You know that, don't you? Yeah. You were capricious to begin with, and now this? Some people theorize that this is the first act of violence in Finnish history. It's only natural that it should be everywhere. That's true. But was it really violence? No, she hit you so hard. The sound it created was incredible. Well, in addition, she looked at me from the corner of her eyes. I would like it if you explained to me privately just what happened between you two. After what happened yesterday, I had run out of the room after Shiro. I lost her by the time I reached the hallway. I checked back in the dorm, but whether she was there or not, she didn't respond to my knocks. I knew I couldn't hang around in the house forever, so I eventually retreated to my room and let it go for the day. Sure. After all, she called you a traitor. That's a very strong word. Naturally, I don't believe you're a tinted serpent myself. But even so, it is a very serious matter. I can't assess the situation until you give me a full explanation. What is it? What does tinted serpent mean? Seductive serpent. In other words, the origin is being interpreted in that light, Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova. She poked at my chest as she spoke, then finally took her seat. Good morning. Sister Missima entered. I took my seat as well. After homework ended, Sister Missima addressed me. Will you meet me in the hallway? Oh, yes, madam. The headmistress wishes to speak with you about yesterday's event. Please go to her office after class today. Ah, yes, madam. No. You don't have to be so formal. She patted my shoulder gently. These kind of things happen all the time. What? But Bryson said it was the first incident of violence in Finnish history. Well, it's true that you don't see slaps to the face very often. Quite a few scratch marks, though. The beloved Oni-sama had lunch with another girl. Things like that. In fact, when I was here at school, Sister Miss gaze became distant. Well, That's the long and short of it. Oh yes, it seems Susan has been right along with you. Ah, I see. If you wish to line up your stories, a success you do it quickly. Right. Line up our stories. That would probably be for the best, but I hesitated to actually go see Shield. There was a possibility of a repeat of that incident. I didn't especially mind being hit, but I didn't want it to hurt her sending to school. Of course, I didn't intend to afford her forever. I guess I should wait until after class. What did the sister say? The headmistress wants to talk to me. I have to go see her after class. The headmistress. This is the first time I've ever been chewed out by the headmistress. This is no laughing matter. Is it? The headmistress is always a strict woman, but she's likely to be especially harsh against you. What? Why? The headmistress is the leader of the traditionalist faction. After class, I suppose we'll save our conversation for tonight. I'll send you an email tonight then. Sure. Wasn't that photography intense? I got the exact moment. Not bad with a camera, am I? Sure, whatever. Hey, don't be mad at me. I'll just do my best to communicate what happened to as many people as possible. That's what a journalist does. Yeah, I know. But where did you... But where did your holy trinity even came from? You weren't even carrying it back. That's a trade secret. I'll give you a hint though. The key is the secret might be inside my hat. Just keeping them in a strange place again. It really was a strange hat, but I wasn't sure if it was okay to ask about it, so I just let it go for now. But it was a good shot at least. I can certainly understand why she wanted to brag about it a little. Well, I'm doing fine, but... I hope Shield's okay. I'm not worried about her being scolded by the teachers or anything, but... I keep thinking other girls might give her the go shoulder about that. Aren't you kind? What are you mad about? I'm not mad about anything. Well, as part of the news club, I know a thing or two, and those who never really fit in. Oh, really? Let's stop eating. A little, yeah. For once, Tommy-san was being invasive. But Jill's so friendly. She was so popular back at its auxiliary. There's something I've been wondering. You two have known each other for quite some time? Yeah. Sat back in my chair in between meeting. Today's meal was the 10-piece nakara sushi. That sounds about right. Not even Tentra Serpent could have built a relationship that soon after arriving in school. Speaking of which, is that tentara serpent thing something you came up with, Tommy-san? Oh, it's really getting around, isn't it? I'll be honest. I worked hard on that one. No, that's not what I'm asking. But what is your relationship? Oh, right. Let's see. I guess you call us childhood friends. Childhood friends? So you known each other since you were children? Yeah. Oh, I get it. So that's why you don't give her an honor. Why you don't give her an honorific. But the Mission Network says she doesn't give you an honorific either. I thought there was something strange about that. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. That lucky girl. I'm so jealous. Tommy-san nudged me with her elbow. I shrugged and popped another nugget in my mouth. This person, huh? You have a dashing young man as a childhood friend. Not bad at all, right? Alright. Going to take a quick little break here. Since now they're coming up anyways. And be right back. Alright, I'm back. No. The answer is yes. Anyways.
あ、なんかさっきからリセさん怒ってない？
Are you sure you aren't mad, right, son?
怒ってなんかないってば。幼馴染って聞いて。
I absolutely am not mad. I am not even slightly bothered by all this constant talk of childhood friends. Trouble release the dragon of man. I hope you like that fun little command. I made that command specifically for if anyone that is not what's up or anything like that. It'll just trigger that. I'm thinking about making a different one for those who are VIPs and subs and whatnot. Huh? If you excuse me. Why is this so mad? Mr. You're weathering and your eyes are watering. What? Did you say something? I felt like my face was going to explode. I could barely hear anything. You said you're weathering and your eyes were watering. Oh, it's just that wasabi was stronger than I expected. Perhaps the cook was issuing a bit of punishment to the tempura serpent. Seriously? It was probably just an accident. It's not like it's made of a real sushi chef. This is really good though. Much. I was surprised they made sushi for a school lunch. Much. I wonder if I should have another plate. Wait, huh? Where's Rice-san? You didn't even see her leaving? Oh, that's right. She said something, didn't she? Maybe. Though, it's probably best if you didn't hear. But you're more of the tempura serpent than your appearance would suggest. Even I might end up seduced by you. What are you talking about? Oh, what a fool I am. What was I thinking? Childhood friends. Yeah, we all know that you used to be childhood friends with him too, I believe. Anyways, that's how this games usually are anyways. Oh, an email.
さっきの独り言は記事にしたりしないから安心して。ソンブルスキャナーにも仁義はあるのよ。
Don't worry, I've already forgotten your solo girl back there. Even the Sunburst scanner has principles.
それからマサヤさん
Also, Masa-san was choking on wasabi and didn't seem to hear. So don't worry about that either. Thank goodness. Oh, the real problem came after class. Zero and I arrived in the headmistress' office. I ran into Yeshua almost right in front of the door, but she didn't respond when I addressed her, and she sturdily avoided eye contact.
感心しませんね。
I do not approve. I was expecting to receive a tongue lashing, so it wasn't really surprising. But the headmistress was somehow scarier than the chairwoman.
何よりも性質が尊ばれる万世のにおいて暴力
You
沙
see,
汰など
violence and
一
fitness
報を耳にしたときは
was-
我が耳を疑いました。
which prized harmony above all. Which prizes harmony above all else. When I first heard the news, I could scarcely believe my ears. It wasn't really violence.
なんです
What? Well, I mean, I don't think it was really that bad.
何を言うので
What
す
are you talking
も
about?
う腫れさせ
You
てお
have
き
a
なが
large
ら
bruise on your cheek. This isn't really a bruise. It's more like a mark.
似たようなものでしょう
Semantics. She tapped her desk with a fingernail in irritation.
まったく
For heaven's
入っ
sakes.
て1週間でもう
One
問題
week.
など起こして
You're already causing trouble.
そんな予感は
I
していま
expected
したが
this, but
だから私は反対だったのです
this is why I opposed to this.
女子校に男子を入れるなど
This proves just how thoughtless it is to allow boys to enter an old girls' school.
まあ今さらそんなことを言っても仕方のないこ
Of
とです
course, there's nothing to be done
が
about it
議会で
now.
決まったことです
The board already voted on it, however.
ただし
She got off sharply, fixed me with a cold gaze, eyes narrow.
今回のような暴力沙汰と特待留学生の件はまた別です
This finally is a separate matter from that of your scholarship. As a person tasked with running the school, I am obliged to ask what was the cause of all this.
一体何があったのです
What on earth could it have been? I checked on Cheryl from the corner of my eyes. Her head was bowed deeply, her eyes fixing the floor.
どうしたのです
What is the matter? Explain yourself already.
すみませんでした
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I quickly parroted her words, but the headmistress' expression didn't soften.
誰が謝れと言いました私は理由を
Who
述
asked
べ
you
なさ
to
いと
apologize?
そう言っているのです
I asked you to explain yourself.
言えないのです
You
か
don't intend to tell me?
詐沢千穂さんあな
Sucker
たは校
Sashira.
長先生の指示に従えない
Are
の
you
ですか
defying the headmistress' request?
ま
For heaven's sake.
これだから
This is what we get for accepting final course tourists. What does that mean? I didn't understand what she was talking about. But at the headmistress' words, Zero's shoulders began to tremble. Headmistress?
なんです
What is it? The truth is, I ordered a CD.
CD?
I broke Zero's favorite CD. It was the reason she was mad.
もう少しマシな嘘をつ
Surely
い
you
た
have
のです
a more convincing lie than that. It's the truth.
マルコによる福音書
Chapter
第9
9,
章43
verse
節このよ
43
うに
of the Gospels of Mark
も
states,
し手があなたを罪に誘う
If
な
your
ら
hand causes you to sin, cut it off.
そちらの方がゲヘナの火で焼かれるよりもよほど幸せ
For
という
that
ことです
is at least better than to burn in the fires of hell.
おこのぎまさやくんあなたの舌は切って捨てた方がいいのではありませんか
Because my son, I believe it would be better for you to cut off that tongue of yours. I had no idea how to respond to such excessively cruel words.
どうぞ
Go ahead.
ごきげんよう
Salutations.
理事長
Madam
どうしてこ
Chairwoman,
ちらに
what are you doing here?
校長先生がマサヤ君をいじめているのではない
Just
かと
worry that
気
you
になっ
might
た
be
のです。
harassing Masukan.
心外です。
And think about it.
私は生徒をい
I
じ
would
めるよう
never
なこと
harass a
は。
student.
分かっています
I
よ。
know that.
他
It
愛の
was
な
an
い冗談
innocent
です。
joke.
それで
Nothing.
今はどこまで
What
話が
have you
進んで
talked
いるの
about
です
so far? I was just explaining what caused the fight.
言葉は正確に用いなさい。偽証していたところでしょう。
You should speak more precisely. I believe you mean I was just bearing false witness.
おやおや。
Dear. The chairwoman smiled in amusement. I found myself relaxing. I understand. I'll tell you the truth. It's spring, after all. So I lifted her skirt. That's why she smacked me. How long do you tend to lie to us?
正直にはならないつもりですか。
まあまあ、校長先生。どうやら、マサヤ君は行為そのものを
Now,
水に
Madam
流している様
Headmistress.
子。
It's
それ
clear
でいい
that
ではありません
Masukan
か。
wants to forgive and forget. Isn't that enough?
しかし、私は
But as
校
the
長と
school
いう職
administrator,
を
I
鑑みて
cannot.
イエスは繰り返しおっしゃっているではありませんか。
Jesus himself said many times,
人を許し、
hate the
罪
sin,
を許せ。
but love the sinner.
マサヤ君、叩かれたことは気にしていないのでしょ。
You forgive her for striking you? Ah, yes, I don't mind at all.
ということで、
And isn't
い
that
かがで
enough?
しょう。この辺でそろそろ手打ちにし
If
て
we
は。
can reach a compromise there.
理事長
I
のおっしゃる
understand
こと
what
は
you
も
are
ちろん
saying,
わかります
Madam Chairwoman.
が、
However,
やはり、
I believe
甘いと言わざ
that
るを
is
得ません
overly lenient.
うん。
ことは二人の間だけにとどまりません。我が万世の全体に関わ
This
ることです。
matter is not merely between the two of them. It concerns all of Bernice.
万世ヌという器は、こ
The
れまでずっ
vessel
と
known
成
as
長が保たれていました
has remained pure and pristine for all this time.
そこに一滴の泥が入り込んでしまった。一滴とはいえ、
Now a single drop of mud has entered it. A single drop which cannot be allowed.
一体誰が濁った水を飲み干すことができます
After
か？
all, who can be expected to drink muddy water? You're treating me like mud? I couldn't help but feel a little offended.
それは違いますよ、校長先生。
I believe you're
マサヤ君は
innocent,
泥なの
Madam
ではありません。
Headmistress.
泥
I
は
believe you're
最
incorrect,
初からそ
Madam
こにあったので
Headmistress.
す。
Masuka is not mud. The mud has been here since the beginning.
どういう意味でしょう？
What exactly do you mean by that?
長い歴史のうちには、どうしてもよどみが生じてしまいます。
This school has been collecting sediment all throughout its long history.
マサヤ君という一石は、その泥を巻き上げた。であれば、
Masukan is a stone that has
それは
stirred
仕
up
方
that
のない
mob.
ことでしょう。
It is only natural that our fishing should be observed for a time.
よどみなどと。失礼ですが、
Sediment.
理事長のお言葉とも思えません。
Excuse
私
me,
は驚き
but
を
I
禁
can
じ得ませ
hardly
ん。
believe what I'm hearing. I cannot contain my outrage at your words.
よどみと言って言い過ぎであれば、それは意識と言い換えてもいいかもしれま
If
せ
the
ん。
word sediment is too strong for you, you may replace the word with consciousness.
万仙ヌは人の心を一箇所に留め置く力がありますからね。
It has a tendency to lock a person's mind in
強
place,
烈な力
for
場が
better or worse. It is a powerful force.
まあ、校長先生がまた別のお考えをお
I'm
持ち
well
でい
aware
ることは
that you have a different opinion on the matter, Madam Headmistress.
わかりました。では理事長に免じて、今回の件は不問に付すとしま
Very
しょう。
well. Then, deference to you, Madam Chairwoman. I shall concede the matter today.
あまり綺麗な水では 魚も住めないと言いますし。
As they say, water which is too clear has no fish. The headmistress didn't respond, but turned back to Chiyo and me.
下がって結構です。
You may go. Yes, madam.
はい。
Yes, madam. Wow, I can't believe we got out of that. I made a show of wiping my brow in relief.
私に助け舟を出した
Were you trying to cover for me there? Huh?
嘘をついたこと
The
よ。
way you lied. Oh, that wasn't what as I talked, just said wouldn't meet my eyes.
感謝なんかしないんだからね。私、
You don't get any thanks from me. I'm never gonna forgive you, you know.
おやおや。
Oh my.
やっ
I can see you two still have a
何かあ
company.
るようなのですね。
Ah, Madam Chairwoman.
いえ、いいのです。
Don't worry.
心揺さぶられる
Gives us a
ことが
time for
こそ青
strong
春
emotions.
私はそう思いますよ。
That is what I believe, at least.
さあ、行きましょう。
We
マ
should
サヤ
go.
君も
マサヤ君
もう寮に戻るのでしょ。
Wait till you return to your dormitory. Ah, yes, madam. As we walked back together, I spoke up. Madam Chairwoman, earlier, the headmistress referred to Ichiro as a Pharmacosaurus. What does that mean?
そう。
Ah,
そんな
yes, you say
こと。
that?
そうした風潮も消えてくれることを期待して、私は
I hope that changing the decision to co-education would put that matter to rest once and for all. But other than those few cryptic words, she didn't address my question at all. After dinner, I got an email from Raison. It headed for her recorrection. It headed for the recorrection room. Hey there.
ごきげんよ
Salutations.
う。もし人の目をはばかるような話なら
If you do not wish to be overheard,
どうしま
we
す
could go outside instead. What would you prefer? No, it doesn't really matter.
ここにしまし
That
ょ
is
う。
me. We headed for the sofa and sat.
じゃあ聞かせていただけるわ
Do you
ね。
mind telling me what
千
sparked
穂さん
between
と
you
の
and
間に
Shirley?
何があったのか。
Sure. Let's see where to start. A kid saw off into the distance as I murmured to myself. I guess in the end, it comes down to me breaking a promise. I think that's what Shilton meant when she called me a traitor.
どんな約束？
What kind of promise? It was the day of our graduation. We agreed that after the ceremony, we'd meet in the park where we played as kids. But I ended up not going.
どうして？
I couldn't go. I told you how my dad's loans forced us to run out a year ago. It was the day of my graduation.
じゃあそれで
And that means... It's true that there wasn't a lot of time, but we could have put off our departure a little. The biggest problem was my fare. At the time, my old man looked the most afraid he'd ever been. He was usually so laid back.
怯えるって？
Great. He thought that collection of our debt had been passed to a violent king known as the Goons.
それってあれかしら。
So the people who confronted us at
石で話しかけてきた。
Moon Rock. Yeah, them. Well, it's my dad's fault for not acting in good faith. He always managed to out of his responsibilities one way or another. It was clear that creditors were getting pretty bad. The old man had a good nose for this things. He caught the feeling they'd be setting him up, so we ran.
それで千穂さんとの
How
ことが
doesn't fit all
どう関わってくる
this?
のかしら。
The old man was probably exaggerating to make me understand why we were running out, but he really drawn me into how dangerous the goons were. I smiled bitterly. Well, that much was true, at least. They even attacked you on an unrelated matter.
ええ
Anyway, he got me scared too. I just thought that after we ran away, the goons might target Chio instead. That's what I kept thinking. Like you said, there was also a part of me that was broken up about having to leave. But at the time, I was really afraid.
でも
But
借金取りが他人の
will
とこ
they
ろに
really
仕掛ける
pressure
なんて
someone else
そんなことがある
about
の
your
かしら。
debt? Maybe not, maybe so. I don't really know how the mob does things.
あ、そっか。でもあの時も
I see. But even then... Hmm?
あの
Well,
二人組は
the king
私
seemed
た
to
ちが
be
一緒にいる
watching
ところを
us
見ていたみたい
when
だっ
we
たの。
were together. And then
私に対して
they
借
did
金が
come
どう
to
のってこと
interrogate
を
me
言ってきたわ。
regarding your debt.
なんか
I
恋人
believe
と勘違い
they
したみ
may
た
have
いではあったん
mistaken
だ
us
け
for
ど。
lovers. I see. Then I guess I did the right thing.
お二人は付き合っていらしたの？
Were the two of you seeing one another? Oh, no, nothing like that. Not even the slightest.
そう。
I see. Because she wants to. Oh, yeah. So I got off ties with Shio right there. And for the same reason, I didn't even try to contact her from where we had gone. But in the end, the mob showed up there too. That's why I tried not to make any friends. Well, a year later, a bunch of stuff happened where we were. And my old man and I ended up coming back home to... Then the goons appeared, and the old bastard ran. And you know the rest.
なるほどね。
I see.
結局
And
山に山れ
it
る事情があ
appears
ったと。
that
そう
situation
いう
was
ことなのね。
unaffordable. Isn't that the case? I guess so.
だったら早く
In
謝っ
that
て
case,
しま
you
いなさい
should
な。
apologize at once.
その話
If you told her the story? No, I haven't had a chance. You're right, though. I guess that should be the first thing I do. I'll go see her tomorrow then.
ええ、
Yes.
そうするといいと
I
思うわ。
believe that would be for the best.
あ
Oh,
の
if you don't
そ
mind,
れには私も
I will
ついていく
accompany
から
you. What? Why? I stared at her in shock. Bryson seemed unusually flustered. It's because she's jealous. She is so jealous that she just wants you. She just wants you for you. She likes me for me. Because I hang out with Leonardo or that guy who played in
別
Fargo.
に二人のことが気になるとかそういうことではなくてよ。そう
Jelly.
いうことじゃなくて。
Jelly. It's not as though I am concerned about the two of you. It is not like that at all.
だって私は白井
As
み
I
たい
am
な
the leader of the White Lily Society, Naturally, you are a member of our society. Well, not probably. As you haven't been elected, you are an affiliate. I wish to see our affiliates come to terms with the childhood friend. As leader of the society, that is only natural, isn't it? Is that natural? Question mark? Of course it's natural! Whoa there, girl. Calm down. Right. She had gotten so strangely insistent. I couldn't help but nod along. On that subject, I wonder if Joseon wanted to say... I wonder what Joseon wanted to say to you when she called you out there on graduation day. I have a good feeling of what she wanted. She wanted to say, "Oh, oh, MC Con, I love you. Please, please be my boyfriend." That's what she wants to be. That's what she wanted to say. I don't know. I never got a chance to find out. It was a love letter. Because she wants your D. It was the next day. When the bell rang to signal the end of class, Ryson and I hurried to Class B where Joseon was. Due to the events of the day before, her classmates all met us with ghost stares. Still seemed to know the second we passed through the doors and fixed us with a glare. Well, I guess it was better than being ignored. As we arrived beside her desk, she turned her eyes to the two of us. What is it? That's right, you did seem to want to talk to me about something. Oh, yes, that's right. Although we can leave that until later. Until later? Wanted to apologize to you. That's why we're here today. So you can't even apologize by yourself, you gutless coward. Oh, well... Oh, no, it isn't like that. It's rather, I insisted on coming along. We are all in this together, after all. I see you're very close. Nothing like that, girl. Ugh. Go on, just say it already. Right. Listen, I'm sorry about what happened a year ago. About low. When I was raging. Sir was finally looking me in the face. There were circumstances. What circumstances? I took the strength from the fact that she was at least ready to listen. They spoke quickly. You realize that I left a year ago, right? Yes. Well, Mom called me to tell me your house was empty. You had to skip down. Skip down? Really? Why? Skip town? They said that in the newspaper his father was deeply in debt. Now that you mention it, Dale-chan's associated with someone like that? That's a final course tourist for you. Why is there always that one person that says that that's a final course tourist for you? Get that bitch out of the classroom already. Jesus fuck. There once again. Jira showed a reaction at the phrase final course chorus. I wanted to know more about it, but I couldn't let the forces distract me. That's why I couldn't come see you. I mean, I had the time, but I just couldn't do it. What's that mean? It was about the debt. The more I thought about it, the more scared I became. That's right. I never told you about it, though I guess you probably realized that my family wasn't like normal families to start. Anyways, I wrestled with it, and in the end I couldn't go. I didn't know what might happen, and when I thought about it, I got so scared.
So.
I see. Girl, you're like shaking, like badly. You're not going to slap me again, are you? I mean, listen, maybe you didn't know, but I was about to tell her the dark underworld world of the goons, but I found myself stopping. Shiro's manner had changed in a strange way. At first, she'd been meeting my eyes as she listened to my story, but now her gaze was turned downwards, her shoulders shaking. Shiro? Even you treat me that way. What? Girl, it's nothing like that. She turned her face towards me suddenly, with the same tear-filled eyes as the other day. The clattering from her chair as she stood up was also the same. And then... Saw that coming. Ow! Everything from the stinging pain in my cheek to the gleeful sound of the camera shutter was all just as it was the day before. Why? I stared in disbelief at the door that Shira had fled from. Did I say something strange? I don't know. That's right. I know that one Bible verse. If someone slaps you on one cheek, turn to them the other also. I thought I put that into practice. But Masa-san, she slapped the same cheek twice. That's also true. Alright.
第3話猫の恩返し。
And with that,
まったく呆れました。まったく呆れて物も言えません。
completely lost for words. Trust me, me too.
セーブするの？
Anyways.
セーブ。
Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night right here. Let's see if we can find you a new home. And yeah, I think I'm going to play this. This finishing up I think I'm going to play this visual novel every Wednesday. Use off. Game. But yeah, I think I'm going to play this visual novel every Wednesday until I get done with this one. Foot Girls, I'm probably going to be playing off stream because it's one of the type of games where it's like a management style game. I don't think people would be that interested. This is probably not me talking a lot or just repeating the same thing over. I think with this, it's an actual visual novel, so I can actually like do words and do a little bit of acting here and there. Anyways, who should we go to? Alright, I think I know someone. But yeah, going to get the party started. And yeah, thanks for hanging out with me and everything. See you guys next time. Peace.